Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a massive Ulta haul. So with the 21 Days of Beauty sale ended, I wanted to combine everything and show you what I picked up during the sale, whether it was on sale or not. And guys, it was a ton of stuff. I had a really rough time. And I definitely took advantage of retail therapy over the last month or so. My mom ended up officially moving to Texas. We moved her out of her house. It was really rough. And there was one day she called me. It was the day she was officially out of her house. And she called me and she started crying on the phone. Even though it wasn't like, she was trying to make it known that she wasn't crying because that's how my mom is. Like, she was like, I love you guys so much, and you could hear her voice, and it was gonna break if she stayed on the phone any longer, and that broke my heart. My mom and I are very, very close, and so I was on my way to Ulta when she called me, and it was like out-of-body experience. Oh my God, I just need some retail therapy right now, and well, that happened. So I have a massive Ulta haul. We're not gonna do swatches. We're just gonna kind of go through and show you, because if I were to do swatches of every single thing here, it would take me a million days. Exaggerating, of course. But anyway, I also picked up some new products that were fun, and we're gonna get right to it. I do want to say, if there is anything you guys want to see a tutorial on or swatches, leave me a comment below and I can try and do swatch videos / tutorials / reviews for you. If there were products here that you're interested in, that you haven't tried yet, that you want to try but you want to see an honest review, just let me know and I will do one for you. So one of the first things that I'm going to show you is something that's very, very new to Ulta. And it's because I'm a massive gamer that I had to show you this, and I had to get this. So this is the massive NYX Tetris palette. This thing is huge. It is bigger than my head. I didn't realize how big this was when I bought it, because I bought it online. This has 80 shadows in it, and it kind of like, it's the similar style to the Sabrina palette, but this thing is huge. I would probably never travel with this. It is so big, but you have everything in here. Everything. So it's really cute because they clump together shades. I don't know if you can see this, but they clump together shades and to make it look like Tetris blocks, and like the colored blocks, and it gives you the combos over here for everything in that block. And I think that's a really cool concept. So not only do you have like tons of shades in general, you also have these little blocks that they're like, oh, these ones play really well together. This was so cool, and I had to get it. So we're starting off with NYX as a brand. I tried to separate everything by brand, and we are starting off with NYX, but this is the Tetris palette, and it's so pretty. And it looks like so much fun to use. To go along with the Tetris palette, I also grabbed the Tetris Lip Kit. This one features the Slim Lip Pencil in Sand Pink and the Butter Lip Gloss in Angel Food Cake. I'm a huge fan of the butter glosses. I've never actually tried the lip pencils, so I'm kind of excited to see how those play. The lip pencil and like one and only lip pencil I have is basically done. I can't turn it up anymore. It's almost out. I also picked up one of the new This Is Milky Gloss. This is in the shade Moody Pink, or just kidding. This is in the shade Moody Peach. And I don't really know too much about these, but they looked pretty, and it's peachy and it's summer almost. Another NYX product I picked up was the Sweet Cheek Soft Cheek Tint Mousse. This is in the shade Coralicious. I'm really into like cream blushes and cream highlights lately, and I really wanted to try these. I've heard some things about them. I've heard very mixed reviews, so I wanted to see for myself if I like this or not. I also picked up the NYX Primer Shine Killer. So this is infused with charcoal, and it's to be used alone or used alone, on top of, or with foundation. I don't think I would ever use this on top of foundation. That's weird. But anyway, I wanted to try this because in the summer months, I get super, super shiny in my nose. Just my nose. Like, everything else stays really nice. My nose is like Rudolph. So we're gonna try this and see how this works. The next thing I have for you is by the brand BH Cosmetics. This is the Weekend Vibes Mimosa palette. This was super pretty. It's a 16 shadow palette, and this is what the shades look like. Super blinding. I'm so sorry. The ring light, it's just like hologram, and it's got a nice mirror to go with it. 16 shades, and the shades are very summery, which is the main reason why I grabbed it, because it looked like summer. The next thing I have is the Wanda Vision. This is the blush palette. This includes 4 blushes, all very pretty. They are shades Spell, Hexed, Magic, and Warped. I absolutely loved Wanda Vision. I am super sad that it's over, but moving on. And I'm a huge Marvel fan, so anytime Ulta releases something Marvel related, I'm like, ooh, let me get a few pieces. So this is one of the ones I grabbed from the Wanda Vision collection, but it's very pretty. Haven't used it yet. Maybe one day I will. To go along with that blush palette, I also picked up the bronzer highlight palette. And this is what this one looks like. This one features the shades Nostalgia, Timeless, Stellar, and Everlasting. So, moving on to Cover FX. Cover FX had a deal during the 21 Days of Beauty. I grabbed the Luminous Tinted Moisturizer. This is in the shade Fair Light because hello, Casper. And then I also grabbed the Cover FX Custom Application Brush to go with it. I'm going to be perfectly honest. When I saw that these two things were going to be on the 21 Days of Beauty, I knew right away I wanted to try them because I've been wanting to try the Cover FX Tinted Moisturizer. But when I saw that it was with the brush, I assumed the two were going to be together. So I was a little shocked and disappointed that you couldn't get it as like a kit together. You had to pay for both things separately. That kind of stunk. So it's like you paid one price, so like full price for the whole thing. You know what I mean? Stila was also featured on the 21 Days of Beauty this year. I ended up grabbing the eyeliner. This is the Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner. This is in the shade Intense Black. I've heard really good things about this liner, and I really wanted to give it a try. And then I also picked up the One Step Kitten Skin Tone Correcting and Brightening Primer. I love this stuff. I haven't used the kitten one. I've used the original one. So I figured I like the original. Why don't I try the kitten? So I picked that up as well. Moving to the brand Clinique, I picked up the Powder Pop Flower Highlighter, and this is in the shade Lunar Pop. I have seen so many videos using this highlighter, and it's got such a beautiful embossing with flowers, and I've heard so many people love this, that it's a very natural highlight, so I wanted to give it a try and pick it up. Another thing featured on the 21 Days of Beauty was the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I grabbed this because people seem to really love this, and I've yet to try it. So I figured, why not? It's half off. Let's do it. I also grabbed 2 of the Juvia's Place, the Nubian loose highlighters. I grabbed the shades Cleo and Nefertiti. I will show you them. So this darker one is Nefertiti, and this lighter one is Cleo. I'll be honest, I thought there was only one, and so one day I was at one Ulta and they had the shade Nefertiti. I didn't realize how dark it was. I think it will still work in some way. I'll make it work, don't worry. So I ended up grabbing the lighter one, Cleo, when I saw that one at a different store. So next I grabbed the L'Oreal Fresh Wear Infallible Foundation. This is in the shade 450 Rose Beige. I love the Infallible foundations. Right today I have on the new powder one, and guys, if you can find it in your shade, get it. It is perfect. I absolutely love it. So I've yet to try this one, but a lot of people swear by this one over even the Pro Matte foundation, so I really wanted to give this one a try. Another thing I picked up was the new Kat Von D Good Apple Foundation Balm. I picked up the shade Light 18. When I went to the Ulta that I was at, they had two light shades. They had Light 18 and Light 10 or 12 or something. And that one looked way too light. This one kind of looks a little dark, but I'm hoping like by blending it out and blending it, really buffing it into the skin, it'll be okay. And maybe, you know, a ton of highlighter. Next, we're gonna go to the brand Becca. Both of these products were featured on the 21 Days of Beauty, the Backlight Priming Filter, and the Luminous Skin Finish. No, what is this called? Shimmering Skin Perfector. So this is the Prismatic Amethyst one, which is more of a pinky shade. Pinky purple. Super pretty. I'm excited about this one because this one took me forever to actually get. Whether it be not being able to find it or what. But when I heard Becca was going out of business, I was like, I need to get a couple more highlighters because I love them so much. So something I'm super excited for. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but this is in the shade Strawburn. So because I have such light red hair, typically have a hard time finding a shade that works for me. Like this one kind of works, but it's still really dark. I saw that they had a shade for lighter redheads, and I was so excited. I wasn't planning on getting this when it was featured on the 21 Days, but because it was and they had a lighter red shade, I was like, yes, mama needs to try that. So I grabbed this. I haven't tried it yet. I'm excited to try it. So the next thing I picked up from the 21 Days is the foundation Love Your Selfie. This is by Pure Cosmetics, and one of my friends swears by this foundation. So I'm actually really excited to try it because she loves it so much. I picked up the shade MN3, and I'm just hoping that it works for me. It looks like it will. It's a little bit beigey, but I think it'll be okay. The next two things come from the brand Urban Decay. I am a huge Urban Decay fan. And when I saw that they had a new tinted moisturizer out, I grabbed that because it's so pretty. But I also am venturing into more of the tinted moisturizer journey, especially going into summer. That's what I like to wear during the summer because it's not super heavy. So I picked up the tinted moisturizer that they came out with. This is called Stay Naked. This is called Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. So I grabbed that. And then I also grabbed the shade 1.5 in the All Nighter Liquid Foundation. I have yet to try this one, but the Naked Skin Foundation was like my favorite thing, and now it's discontinued and I'm super sad about it. So the shade I was in that is what I grabbed in this, and I'm just hoping that it works. Next, I have some Tarte products. All of these, I believe, were, actually, I don't know if this one was. I know most of these were featured on the 21 Days of Beauty, if not all. I picked up the new Ultra Creamy Shape Tape because everybody loves Shape Tape, and they came out with a more hydrating one, so I grabbed it. I also grabbed the Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. This is in the shade 20N Light Neutral. Yeah, like I said, tinted moisturizer. I also picked up the face tape, which I definitely know was featured. This is the shade 20B Light Beige. I'm a very beigey person. If it says beige in it and light beige, rose beige, that type of a thing, that's typically the color I go for because it seems to be what matches me best. Anything else is too yellow. You know what I mean? Or I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. So I also grabbed the e.l.f. Putty Blush in the shade Bora Bora. This is a very pinky one. I have no idea how these work. I've seen a few people use them. The whole putty line has gone crazy with e.l.f. and I'm super curious about this, so I wanted to try it. Another product featured on the 21 Days of Beauty was the Smashbox Halo Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer. I picked up the shade Light Neutral. We'll see. We'll see. I've never used the Smashbox foundations, so I don't know what they're like, but I have used the primer and I really like the primer, so I'm hoping that they'll be okay because primer's a base product, and so I'm hoping I like it. I also picked up a staple. This is the Almay eye makeup remover pads. These have 80. I was running low and just needed more. So this was in the clearance section at one of the Ultas I went to. This is the Too Faced Peach Bloom Color Blossoming Lip Balm in the shade Peach Punch. I never got to try these because I don't know why. And they've been discontinued and it was cheap, so I decided to try it. Why not, right? It doesn't hurt anything. Next, I have a Real Techniques Expert Concealer Brush. So I've been using the same foundation brush to blend out my concealer under my eye, and I wanted something a little smaller, so I grabbed this one. The next few things I have for you are from the brand Melon. This is a drugstore brand, but they feature very, very good products. So I picked up the Chic Kiss Cream Blush. This is in the shade Coral Crush. Yes, a lot of the Chic products I bought are very corally or pinky. It's almost summer, it's what I'm into. I also grabbed the Liquid Cheek Kiss Blush in the shade Cheeky Coral. I've heard good things about these. I kind of want to see if they're comparable to the ColourPop Cheek Dews because that's what it reminds me of, so I wanted to grab this. I also picked up the Skin Quench Primer. This is a hydrating primer with hyaluronic acid and coconut water. I'm really hoping that this is good for me in the winter because I get dry patches like nobody else. It is ridiculous how dry my face gets. No matter what moisturizer I use, I haven't found the one that's like my holy grail winter moisturizer yet, but I'm hoping this will help. So 2 more things featured on the 21 Days of Beauty were the IT Cosmetics brushes. I grabbed 2 of them. I grabbed the smoothing foundation brush and the blurring foundation brush. I'm pretty excited to try these. People swear by these brushes, so I haven't tried them for foundation yet, so I'm pretty excited to give them a whirl. Next, I grabbed the Hemp's Sweet Pineapple and Honey Melon hand sanitizer. Why? Because we're in a pandemic. I picked up 2 Buxom products. I picked up the Full-On Lip Polish in the shade Debbie, and I picked up the highlighter Wanderlust highlighter in the shade White Russian. Guys, this I have seen videos on and it's stunning, and these I can't live without. Another product featured on the 21 Days of Beauty, this I believe was an online only item, possibly a Diamond Platinum member only item, but of course I'm Diamond because yeah, you see what I bought, right? Yeah, this is a yearly thing. Yeah. I picked up the Nabla? Can't pronounce the brand, but this is the Secret palette. It is so pretty. The swatches I've seen of this are stunning. I'm living for those greens and blues in this. I can't wait to give this a try. I might do a tutorial using this. I don't know, but it's so pretty. I had to pick it up. The next thing I have is from Physicians Formula. This is the All-Star Face Palette. And I really just got this because it has everything. Like it has your butter bronzer, it has highlighters, it's got the little Happy Glow blush. I love Physicians Formula. I really do. Their products are really good. I've never had a problem with them. I like their highlighter. I love their bronzer. And the blush was cute. So next I have some things from ColourPop. I picked up, this is the pressed powder blush in the shade Fashion District. This is from the Melrose collection. To me, it looked like it could be like a really good bronzer, which is why I picked it up, because I don't have a powder bronzer, because you know what? They don't have powder bronzers. What's up, ColourPop? Where are the bronzers? I also grabbed the Melrose eyeshadow palette because it's like they're a collector's item at this point. I pretty much collect ColourPop palettes. But honestly, these are such pretty neutrals that it'll get used. I mean, I also grabbed the ColourPop and Bambi collection. These are the cream gel liners. This is the trio. So this is the Life in the Woods cream gel liner pencil trio with the shades ColourPop, Meadow, and Purdy. It looked like an L. Like, can you see that? It looked like an L. But anyway, that is these. They are so pretty. Raindrops is like a shimmery kind of a shade, and then the other two are more matte. I also picked up the Luxe Lip Oil in the shade Peachy Keen. This is a peachy shade. I'm all about the peachiness. And I also picked up the Daisy Dream cream gel liner set. This has the shades Amethyst Hour and Piggy Bank. So I picked up, this is called the Head to Toe Coconut Melt from Happy Dance, which has CBD in it, and Kristen Bell, I think, is the brand owner, and it sounded cool. It's not open, and I'm not gonna open it, but I had seen a couple of things about this before. I had seen a couple of things about this product and wanted to give it a whirl because who doesn't love Kristen Bell? And I will support her and Dax Shepard forever if I have to, because I truly love them both. I think they are a beautiful, funny, fun couple, and honestly, I'll probably be devastated if they ever get divorced or break up or do whatever, but like, I love those two so much. So the next two things I picked up, they are by Jaclyn Cosmetics, who I haven't bought anything yet until now. They are the Jaclyn Cosmetics highlighters that are beautiful. But guys, I really want to showcase the packaging, and I know it's going to blind you because it's very, very metallic and very mirrory, but look how stunning this is. It feels so luxurious in your hand. It's just, and it's got like a raised J. They're so cute. But these shades are so pretty. So this is the shade Iced, and this is the shade Sparked. And I cannot wait to play with these. They're beautiful. The next brand I have is Makeup Revolution and I Heart Revolution. They're really one company, essentially. But I picked up, this is the Unicorn Heart Glow Primer Serum. And this is the Liquid Powder Pore Blurring Makeup Serum. I've wanted to try this one since I saw it in some video. I don't remember whose. But then this one kind of reminded me of Unicorn Essence from Farsali. So I wanted to see if it was a dupe because we all know Farsali's leaving too. And then I also picked up the Forever Flawless Spirituality palette. This has cannabis sativa oil in it, but like the packaging on this is so pretty, and that's really what drew me in. I don't even know what the colors look like really. So these are the shades in this palette. This is like screaming fall at me. So fall-y. But it's got like a massive mirror down here. But look how pretty they are. Look at the glitters. Oh my goodness. So the next few things I have are from Morphe. I have 4 palettes from Morphe. Because what did I need more of? You guessed it. Eyeshadow. So I picked up the 35XO. This is the Natural Flirt palette. This is what this one looks like. It's such a romantic looking palette with all the pinks and the mauves and the browns and the taupes. It's so pretty. I just didn't need another palette. But according to my brain, I did. I also picked up the Everyday Chic palette, which is this one. It's not like a ton different than the one I just showed you. There's just more blues and greens and purples and darker shades, right? Yeah. And I also picked up the Morphe Nikita Dragon. I went back and forth with this one a lot, and let me show you. This was the shade that drew me in. It's so different and so pretty that's why I bought this. I bought a 35 pan eyeshadow palette for one shade because I don't have anything like it. But anyway, that's gonna be fun to use. And the last thing I have is I bought the Morphe Lisa Frank palette. This is a 35B palette. And guys, like, if you have one color from Morphe palette, you really have them all at this point. But it was the packaging that drew me in. But these are the shades inside. I love that there's that cute little heart mirror on this side. But this is the one I grabbed. This is the alien one. They had a tiger one and a unicorn, and I was like, I really want the alien. But I was huge into Lisa Frank as a kid, and so when Morphe collabed with Lisa Frank and did this palette, I was like, oh my god, I have to get it. Like, I don't even care if I don't use it. Like, this is just gonna be super cute to have. So I'm really excited about this. Alright guys, that completes this video. I told you it was such a huge Ulta haul. I'm so sorry, but thank you for sticking around if you did. If there's anything you want to see a tutorial of, a review of, just let me know in the comments below, and hopefully I will get that out to you ASAP. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around if you did, and I will see you next time. Bye.